that as you try to dive down into the code. So now for the coding part. If you're not familiar with the Visual Studio, this is just where code, Solution Explorer is over here. That's where all the different text files, class files, windows, basically everything in your program is going to be in this project, which is in the solution. And right now, we are going to load the animations in. And you can see I have actors already. And for every single bullet, I am just going to use the same actor, but a different animation. And then I've already created a method that takes in different parameters. So we call this one shotgun bullet. So we do that. And save all. And then what we need to do is, I'll just do copy and paste. Copy, paste. Shotgun. Just name it shot G. It's just the parameter, or not parameter, yeah. Variable. Sorry. It's almost midnight, so I'm just kind of tired. Shotgun. And shotgun. I figured I haven't done anything in a while, though, and I kind of wanted to get back into it. Okay. Anyways, so we can go to our item class. So, for now I'm just going to use the same firing sounds, because I don't feel like making a new one for you guys. It's kind of pointless. It's going to take up a lot of time in the video. This is what it's saying. So this is a class method for the item called useItem. And what it's doing is every time the player presses the button on the controller to use the item, this method will get called. And so basically it's just saying file string. This is so I don't have to tell it to play individual times. I can just set a parameter to it and then play it at the end, which is what this does. So basically I have to go through what type of weapon it is. So I'm switching the type, which is a variable. I just created a small enumeration called item type, and I have all the stuff I'll have here, or at least all the stuff I'm hoping to have. Sword, pistol, shuriken, bomb, etc. And so I have to create a new case statement for the shotgun, because we're going to add that in. And basically it's setting the animation to 1, which is firing animation, which we just made. Fire string, pistol fire, we're just going to leave that the same. This we're going to change a little bit. So I made a function called helpers.spawnBullet, which takes in a parent item, position, a velocity, and an animation. The animation previously, if we go back to item, for the pistol was 0. Because 0 is the pistol bullet. But we don't want the pistol bullet, we want the shotgun bullet. Which was 1, because we loaded that in second. So 1 is shotgun bullet. So, if we can look at the thing, it'll tell us item parent, which is good, this, point to D position, this is our position, plus, yep, new point to D. This is going to be a little bit different. So we can have the same thing, but we're going to give it a little bit of randomness. What we're going to do is we're going to say 29 plus this dot game dot random float, which gives you a random number between 0 and 1. Not a number, a random floating point number. Scale it to 4, so it can be anywhere from in there. And we're also going to need to give it some of this, so we're going to say this game.randint, it's a max of 8. We're going to subtract that by 4 to even it out. There you go. So now, for the shotgun, we're going to do this. But for a shotgun, we clearly do not want it to just fire 1 bullet. So we're going to create a simple for loop. For int I equals 0, I less than 10. Boom, it's As simple as that. Now it's going to go through this code 10 times. And just to make it a little bit simpler for you guys to understand, if you're new to coding, we'll do that. So there you go. But it's not over yet. So, we're done with this part, but there's lots of other stuff we still need to take care of. First of all, I'd already created a shotgun. This is from when the item was first initialized. The fire timer is going to need to be a little bit higher than 10, because we don't want to be able to rapid fire a shotgun. Damage should also be maybe 14, because we know there's 10 bullets now. Fire timer, we're going to go with 30. Projectile equals true. This means the weapon itself, aka the shotgun image, is not the weapon. Whereas with the sword, projectile is false, because the sword is actually what's doing the damage. So for all things that shoot, projectile will be true. That way when I have a piece of code that goes through whether to check collisions, if projectile is true, it's not going to go through that loop. So unlimited ammo is false. Unlike a sword, shotgun has a piece of ammo. Max ammo, we're going to change it. No, 5's good, 5's good. So, we're set on that. Now, what we're going to do, let's see. Okay. We've done use item. So I guess what we're going to do now is go to the actual item behaviors. So, public static void bullet. Do I need to change? I might need to change this a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay. b.parent.type, which is its item type, I'm saying if the gun that's firing the bullet is not equal to item type dot shotgun, then go through here, because the shotgun's going to behave a little bit differently. Else, if it is a shotgun, we're going to do something similar, but not quite the same. We're going to want to change it up a little bit. So animation 3 is a shield. So if he's shielding, we want to do something different than he's not shielding. If he's shielding, we're going to give him some slack. If he's not shielding, we're going to destroy him. No, other way around. This is if he's shielding. That's why I said deflect and hit. So if player's animation is not shielding, then p.health will get subtracted from the damage. Fly distance is going to be p.max health minus p.health. We're going to divide this by more, because we know that shotgun's going to do a lot of damage. We don't want to have a player flying off the map. At least I don't think that's a good idea for a shotgun. Hit timer. That's another thing that I'm controlling. Basically, how long he gets hit for, or how far he'll slide. Not how far he'll slide, how long he'll slide for. Bullet 1 hit double. And this is just saying, yeah, it's not really that important. It's just setting the velocity equal to the fly distance we calculated. So I guess it is important. My bad. p.health, which is the player we're clogging with, will get minus equals damage. This is just for if he is shielding. That's why we're dividing it by 10, because he is shielding. We want to do tiny bits of damage, but not a bunch. p.shield is going to get also destroyed, though, because there's an amount on how much shield we can do. And I'm going to divide it by... No, that's good, that's good. Okay. So, now I've done that. The last thing we need to do is go into basic item. And so... the last thing we need to do is make a case statement and put the offset to something we can handle. The offset just makes it look like the player's sort of holding the item instead of just having it floating above his head or something. I'm just gonna guess since the width is larger. Let's just try that out. Oh, and one more thing. We have to create an item. Where is it? Levels. Down there. Levels. Mountains and knit. Here, this is the test item. So that first item is a pistol. We're going to change it to a shotgun. Let's play it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but this is why you always test your code very often. So there's the shotgun, which is really small. Pick it up. It actually looks like it works to me. You can see it's firing many bullets. Oh, of course. Those were not the bullets we wanted it to fire, though. And it was floating above his head a little bit. You guys can probably agree with that. So in the item behaviors, we can make it a little bit below, a little bit to the right, by saying 47, -18, and then just go down to like 9 on each. Try to fix the offset problem. And now when we, where is it? Where's item? No, it's down here. Use item. Oh, I never added it. b.animation equals animation. That's the parameter that I passed in earlier. So now the bullet will be black like the shotgun bullet should be. That's a tiny ass shotgun. That's a little bit better. Oh, as you can see, out of ammo. Let's toss that. The last thing to do is to just check to see if the collision works with two people, and whether a blast to the face kills him like it should, and if not, that's just something to modify the damage with. Yeah, that's auto kill. Oh, from back far it's an auto kill too though. Whew, it's really good. Two things I can do is to make it less accurate. Less bullets come out. Or lower the damage. I'm thinking I should just give it a little bit more, a little bit less accuracy on where it comes out of. And that is an item, an use item. This stand right here. Stuff we did with the random floats. We can almost make it faster too. But not too fast so the game doesn't catch it. So here we go. Slug game dark. How about we do this might be a little weird. Let's test it out. No. Well, something still doesn't seem right. Inspect down to 30 and probably will look a little bit better. Yeah, there you go. That's a dangerous gun though. That truly is a one-hit KO in front. Let's see. I'll be done with the tutorial after we test this out, because I have to go to bed. From back here, we better not. There you go. That's perfect. too much damage. Oh. Pull up front, and you can just blow his brains off. Pow! Pow! There you go. That's a tutorial on how to make a gun for the game. And, yeah. Introducing, the more you watch coding videos, the better you'll get at coding, so.